This will be the last screencast that you're going to watch today, and we're just going to do a couple example problems with what you learned about complementary, supplementary, vertical, and adjacent angles. So this is on the note sheet. You can follow along with me. If you feel comfortable working ahead, you can work the problems yourself and then speed up the screencast until I show the answer to you so you can check your answer. But I'm just going to work through the problems, and you can pause and take the notes on your own or work at whatever pace you need to. So example 1 says tell whether the angles are adjacent or vertical, then find the value of x. So we're looking at these two angles that have, this angle has a 50-degree value in it. This angle has a value of x. Now these two angles are across from each other, so that is how we know they are vertical. And the other thing, you can kind of see they both make a V and they point towards each other. That might help some of you to tell they're vertical. To find the value of x, remember vertical angles are congruent, they're equal. So if this angle is 50, this angle also has to be 50. So therefore x equals 50. Okay, number 1 and 2. Again, we're going to tell whether the angles are adjacent or vertical, and then find the value of x. So we see this angle is called x plus 8, and this angle, is 120 degrees. Now they make the V, they're facing each other, so we know that those are vertical angles. And then we also have to figure out what x is. Now vertical angles are congruent, they're equal, so if this angle is 120, this angle also has to be equal to 120. So we can write an equation. I'll take this top angle here, x plus 8, and set it equal to its vertical angle. So it's equal to 120, and then I'm going to solve for x. So I'll take away 8 on both sides. This is gone. 120, take away 8 is 112. So x equals 112. And I should go back and check. If I plug in 112 right there, 112 plus 8 gets me 120. Number 2, we need to decide if these are vertical or adjacent. So I see a 43-degree angle. I also see another angle that is called x plus 3. Now notice they share a side and a vertex. So those two angles are adjacent. Okay, then we also have to solve for x. Now if you notice there was a right angle mark in the corner right here, that means that these two angles together equal 90 degrees. So 43 plus my other angle, which is x plus 3, equals 90. So I'm going to write out that equation. 43, it's one part of the angle, the 90-degree angle, and the other angle was called x plus 3, so I'll add x plus 3 equals 90 total degrees. I know it equals 90 because the right angle was marked here. Now I'll solve for x. First I need to combine like terms, so 46 plus x equals 90. Then take away 46 on both sides. So x equals 44. And you can go back and plug it in if you want. 44 plus 3 would be 47. And then 47 plus this 43 is 90. Now make sure you notice, adjacent angles are not always equal. This angle was 47, the upper angle was 43. They don't have to be equal to be adjacent. On the back side now, we're going to look at complementary and supplementary angles. So example 2 says tell whether the angles are complementary or supplementary, then find the value of x. Now remember, complementary is the alphabetical order, complementary, then comes supplementary. So complementary means it's a 90-degree angle, and supplementary means 180. Okay, for these two lines, or these two angles, excuse me, they form one line I can see right here. So right away, my clue is that this is 180 degrees. So therefore they are supplementary. And now I need to solve for the value of x. So if I look at my two angles that I have one angle called x, and the other angle is x minus 6. So I'm going to make an equation that says x, that was the first angle, plus the other angle is x minus 6. When I add those two angles together, remember they form this 180 degree straight line. So that equals 180. Now we'll go ahead and solve for x. First I need to combine like terms. So x plus x is 2x. Bring down minus 6 equals 180. Add 6 to both sides. So I have 186 equals 2x. Divide by 2. And x equals 93. So one angle right here is 93. This other angle was x minus 6, so that's 93 take away 6, or 87. And you can always go back and check, is 93 plus 87 equal to 180? And yes, it is. Okay, two more. Number 3. We need to decide if they are complementary or supplementary and find the value of x. First of all, number 3 I see makes a right angle, so that should be my hint right away that I know they are complementary. That also tells me that these two angles added together equal 90. So if you're having a hard time writing your equation, just write down equals 90. You know, those two parts of angles are going to equal 90. Now take the angles. One angle is called x minus 8. And we're adding to it the other angle, because those two angles added together equals 90. So plus 20 equals 90. Okay, solve for x. First you have to combine like terms. So negative 8 plus 20. When you combine that, you get positive 12. So x plus 12 equals 90. When I subtract 12 from both sides, I get 78 for the value of x. So if I were to plug in right here 78, that would say 78 minus 8, which is 70 degrees. This angle right here is now 70 degrees, which makes sense because 70 plus 20 is 90 total degrees. Number 4, I can see they make a straight line. Those two angles, 76 and 2x plus 4, form a straight line. So those are supplementary. Okay, remember supplementary means 180 degrees. So in your equation, if you start by writing equals 180, that's a good starting place. Now look at the two angles that make up that 180 degree straight line. One is called 76 and the other is called 2x plus 4. So I'll write 76 plus 2x plus 4. Solve for x. First you have to combine like terms. 76 plus 4 is 80. Drop down 2x out front. And I still have equals 180 on the other side. Subtract 80 from both sides. So I have 2x equals 100. Divide by 2. And x equals 50. If you were to plug that into your equation, 2 times 50 is 100, plus 4 is 104. If I add 104 and 76, it does equal 180. When you are done with this sheet, you can put it in your binder in your notes section, and now it's time for you to apply some things on your own. So you're going to be working on a packet. That's a green packet called an angles packet. You need to use the remainder of your time today